All right, we're going to try Echo Chamber by Philip Newman. Normal Sudoku rules, and we have German whispers. Okay. Okay, so this is has to be 6, 8, 9. All right, so we're just going to highlight for lows and highs, and I'm just going to go pink. Just pick a shade. So then these are going to be highs as well. So highs are pink and lows are green. All right, so then what else do we see? So 6, 7, 8, 9, and then clean up any high numbers or any numbers that cannot be it. So then those can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. That can't be a 4, 4, 2, or 3. 3 there. Okay, so this can only be a 2 or a 4. That cannot be a 6. Also, let's see, could that be a... Those can both be 6s. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I don't have anywhere. So that's a 6, 8. That cannot be a 4, because 4 can only be next to a 9. Those could both be 4s. That's fine. Okay, so we know that 5s are not on German whispers. So 5s can be there, and 5s have to go here. Okay, so then these can all be 5s, but 5s can go here, which puts 5s here. And all right, so 5s have to go here because that's the only option on the bottom. And then they can only go here because that's the only option on the top row. All right, so then you can put 5s in there. All right. Oh. 5s, there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these have to be high because if these are the same parity, lows would only be 1, 2, 3, and 4, but you're removing 2 and 3, so you cannot put 1 and 4 in 3 spots. So those are going to be high, and then these are going to be low. Okay. Okay, so that puts that as a 4. That is a 1, which puts this as a 3. Okay, and then 4 can only be next to a 9. 9 and 9. Okay. And then, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's right for now. Those are fine. Then this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8 as well. All right. So this becomes a 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not helpful yet. One, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. What about here? So this is just the opposite of that, of this box down here. So these have to be green, which puts that as a green as well. So then these are going to be pink. So this has to be a 6, and that has to be a 9. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that cannot be a 7. So this is a 7, so that forces that to be a 2. And then this is no longer 3, 4, so that's 2 or 7. So I can remove this 7 as well. That can no longer be a 4. Move that 7. So that's a 6, 8 pair. Love that. So this becomes a 5, 7 pair, which is 7 and 5. So I can remove those and remove these. Okay, so that's no longer a 7. Okay. All right. That I can remove that 3. So 6 can only be next to a 1. Which puts that as a 4, and that's a 2. So this has to be a 9. 2. So that's a 1. All right, clean these up a little bit. So this is now a 2, which puts this as a 3-5 pair. So that's a 5, that's a 3, so that's a 5 there. And then I can place the 5 here as well. Move that 3. Okay, so that cannot be a 4 anymore. So that's a 2. This is a 1. Okay. This has to be an 8 now. This also has to be an 8. That's a 6. That's an 8. All right. That can be 2 or 3. Okay, and then that can be a 2 or 4. 6s are here. 1, so 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. All right, 2, 4, 6, 7. So, okay, 2, 7, and 2. Okay. All right. What else do we see? So, we know 1. So this is going to be 2, 3, 6. So that's a 3, which puts that as a 2. And then this is a 6, which places that as a 6. That's a 5. So that's a 5 as well. Oh, didn't want to do that. Which places this as a 6, so this is an 8, and then that's also an 8. Can move that 8. 1, 2, so we need to put in a 3, 4, and then a 9. So this is a 9, so this is a 4, and that's a 3. So this is a 1, this is also a 3, 1, 2, 3, so then this is a 4, 7, 8, so that's a 7, that's an 8, and this is a 4, love it, let's go. What else do we see? So this is 4, 6 as well, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 7, this is 4, 7, 9, 4 has to go here. That's a 7, this is a 9, so that's a 7, 6, 4, 2, no 6, 1, 6 aquí, 6, 5, 5, no más 5. 1, 2, 3 y 4, 3 y 4, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, so this is a 7, all right, great, here we go. Which puts this as this is a 4, and then this is now a 1, 3 pair, but that's a 3, and then that's a 4, so that's a 1 and a 3. I remove that 7. This can be a 7 or an 8. That can be a 7 or a 9. Could. 1, so this is a 1. Which places this as, no, I messed up.